time of a lawyer. Don't know you never saw a tape.
Presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Welcome to the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg for 2K Sports for this Friday afternoon broadcast. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love. Golden State on D. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Love, cans the 12-footer.
You know, Kevin Love is not just a great rebounder. He's one of the most complete offensive players in the league. He scores down low. He can make threes. There's not much he doesn't do offensively.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Waiters. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Rejected by Irving, but he stays with it. Curry gets the bucket.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And here's Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agent. Seem much like they've lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggling with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180.
Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Wallace with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. LeBron against Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
LeBron came into the league with a ton of talent and skill and hyper expectations, but he's done everything he can to hone and refine his game since his rookie year, and I think his climbing field goal percentage is an example of that.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in, and you look at his efficiency down low. LeBron has come a long way, Steve, from his rookie season when he shot just over 41%.
Well, it makes sense, Kevin. I mean, post game is sort of the hardest thing to learn in the NBA, especially for a guy who didn't go to college. So LeBron has put in the time. He's become very efficient down on the block. That allows him to space the floor around LeBron, which is just a nightmare to guard.
And it's sent back by Bogut. That's good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. LeBron against Lee. Here's Livingston. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Verajao. Waiters gets a wide open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Waiters got his second bucket. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. From deep. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Livingston.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Thompson with it. Now defended by Verajao. Lee kicks to Bogut. Pass to Livingston. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Dion Waiters going into last season working on playing off the ball, whether, catch and shoot, Steve, or coming off screens.
Yeah, he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, but playing alongside Kyrie Irving, he's got to be more effective without the ball, working off those screens and learning to play with Irving.
Some changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Verajao. Marion comes in for James. And Miller's subbed in for Dion Waiters. That's good.
And Waiters really has tried to emphasize staying on balance with his shot. Taking better shots, better quality shots within the offense. And we saw the results. There was an uptick in his percentages from the field and from long range as well.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Outside for Curry. Golden State moving it around. Deep 2 from Rush. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Rush has got his first basket of the night.
And Waiters still a volume scorer. To improve his efficiency, he's got to get that free throw percentage back up and becomes more consistent finishing inside. But he's a natural scorer. He certainly has the talent.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kevin Love. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominating.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Marion. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. Again, Golden State.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Now, Marion. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Waiters at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1. Ball's knocked loose. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Iguodala dishes to Barnes. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Stolen by Verija. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And it's good. LeBron's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Cleveland.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, "I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability," he said. "There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it." Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations. And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64th, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Now, here's Spates. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And Waiters kicks to Verija. Can't hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. And stolen by James. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Spates, and it goes in for the dunk. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in.
Into the lineup, Cavaliers.
There's the dish to James. Irving against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Irving. Nails it from the high post. Irving's got 6 points. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
The Cavaliers trailing. The drive by James, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
A different look now for Cleveland. Marion comes in for Anderson. And Mike Miller subbed in for James. Curry kicks to Rush. Dishes it to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Waiters. Great D that time from Green.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Thompson passes to Green. No one near him. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Here's Marion. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
And the Warriors with some changes. Lee's checked in for Draymond Green. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
And that one's good. Bogut's got his first 2 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Left side, Miller. Love with the screen on Iguodala. Doubled by Lee. Miller dishes to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Warriors trail by 3.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight. Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And he sinks the second. Lee outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan. Thompson and
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 13 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Curry and Thompson, the splash makers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Bogut, and it's Lee in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it. Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. You know, he's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
20 seconds on the shot.
Cavaliers leading. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does. No good from Lee. And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Thompson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
The Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And with the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. It was something they needed to address in the offseason, and they did.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And for the Cavs, depth certainly won't be an issue this time around. A lot of changes and growth for them, resulting in a much deeper and talented roster.
And, you know, Kevin, people still underestimate the importance of having a strong bench. The Cavs really struggled with that last year, but with LeBron starting and pushing former starters to the bench, they'll be in a much stronger position.
What an outstanding pass in transition for the easy 2.
Warriors trail by 6. Stolen by Waiters. Irving kicks to Love. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. So many accomplishments in LeBron's career, but one... milestone he reached last year, 20,000 points, 5,000 assists, and 5,000 rebounds in his first 800 games played. That's incredible.
Those stats you listed for LeBron through his first 800 games might sound a bit arbitrary, but it puts him in the company of only one other player, the Big O, Oscar Robertson.
And, you know, it's not a coincidence, Kevin, that they are the lone members of that group. Both so dominant in every facet of the game from the moment their career started. Really a lot of similarities between those two outstanding all-time greats.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Varejao setting the pick for LeBron. Passes it to Love. Fires from the corner. Another shot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Iguodala's drive from 12 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead. Here's Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He didn't make a lot of noise heading into last season's All-Star game, but boy, did Kyrie Irving put on a show when he got there. It's a playground type of game, and he dazzled everybody with his skill.
And upon winning the All-Star MVP last year, Irving said the most important thing was bringing the trophy to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a nice nod to the fans in the Forest City, and being a native Clevelander myself, I know how much the fans appreciate being acknowledged by one of their favorite players. After all the speculation and turmoil last season, that was a nice bright spot, even if it was soon overshadowed by the return of the king.
Iguodala with the block. On the wing, Green. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Green. Cleveland leading by 5. It's LeBron with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Curry with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. 16 points for him.
That's a weapon that has been working for him. He's just been living out there behind the arc.
And, Steve, they need it now more than ever. This is a critical juncture in this game.
That is good. And that's now 19 points for LeBron.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rush the pass to Curry. And the rejection by James.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe. What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Irving kicks to Miller. It's LeBron with the drive. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Now the feed to Iguodala. No good on the 3. Here's Irving. Shot is no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score, but he is no slouch at creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. Marion is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Verajao in at the center position. The jump hook, that's good. Verajao's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Good. Curry's got 24.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Kicks it to Irving. Feeds to Waiters. Love with the screen on Thompson. Waiters dishes to Marion. Irving for 3. Here's Verajao. No luck. Nice D from Bogut.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Curry against Marion. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Lee left side. He dishes it to Green. Knocked away. Curry passes it to Green. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Marion.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. And that one's good. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
That's good. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Well, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. 13 feet away. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Irving against Curry. Lee outside. To the wing right side. On the wing, Thompson. He is guarded by Waiters. Clock at 4. Curry kicks to Thompson. That one rolling around and rims out.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
The 9-foot shot. Love can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. It's Thompson off the drive, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So we'll see Klay Thompson go to the line here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. James checked in for Cleveland. To the middle. Here's Irving. He with the block. Thompson dishes to Curry. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist total. And they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
James, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 25 points for LeBron.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to James. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. Well, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And he gets it to go.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low. I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Here's Waiters, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket. Some excellent numbers in this one for Thompson. He has 20 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Boy, they needed those 2 free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance now.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Bogut. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Waiters passes to LeBron. He feeds it to Varejao. Shot clock at 6. Irving kicks to Waiters. Off target from three-point range.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
Curry outside. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Boy, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point shot has really just been there for him. Everything's falling.
Yeah, the touch from downtown is right on point.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Regulation has ended and we're heading to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And it's the Warriors to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the back. Bogut out there with David Lee, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. From the inbound, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Varejao. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving. There's the pass to Thompson. Now the dish to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. No good from Lee.
It's not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Warriors trail by 4. Thompson dishes to Green. Curry against Irving from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently. You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Green, the screen. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Irving kicks to Verjao. Pass to LeBron. Takes a 3. That one goes. Count. James has got 34 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Green with a screen for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 34 points.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game. They're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Here's James. And good on the basket. Book it.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Curry kicks to Lee. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson inside the line. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
And it's James missing.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball. No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Now Verjao inside. It's stolen by Green. Lee goes in. Yes!
Well, that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 1. 26 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Fires from the line. The second chance effort. Love. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Second team foul. Shooting.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 on field goal attempts so far in the overtime period. Irving passes to LeBron. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Guys, this game's tied up primarily because of him. I mean, who knows where they'd be without his points today.
Irving with the steal. Oh, and a chance to... Well, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. And the Cavaliers with possession here. LeBron with it. Headed now by Barnes. Verjao dishes to Irving. Lets it go from 11. Almost, but it rolls out.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Stolen by Waiters. At the elbow, Irving. It's stolen by Green. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Green with the block. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 41.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that 3-point line.
Irving attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 18 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
Well, he's been so active on the court at both ends and really playing a nice game.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
Curry attacking. Pass to Green. Stolen by Bergeron. And now the Cavaliers. Nice break. Irving's got the ball.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Green, no luck. Cavaliers trailing. And here is Waiters. Love kicks to Waiters. He's looking for Love and finds him. Shot from 12. Misses off the right iron. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. The ball is just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, those kind of developed a clicking pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
He hushed them up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
The drive by Green, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, you should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Stephen Curry amped up on over.
The Cavaliers shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. And Waiters kicks to LeBron. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points. Here's Curry. 50 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Nails the triple.
Guys, you just don't realize, maybe Steve does, but you can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
Clark, I think it's pretty easy, actually.
James wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 60% in the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Bogut, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Here's Waiters. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Now, here's Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
It's stolen by Bogut, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here's Irving.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
This is to Waiters. They get it back. And Bergeron kicks to Irving. Here's Waiters. It's money from deep. Here's Curry. Missed. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help